Hi, Mayor.
Hi. She said, I don't need no mic.
Have you been in touch at all with any mayors from Republican cities, maybe mayors from the Illinois Municipal League, the Metropolitan Mayors Caucus, about the National Guard coming? Mm-hmm. And if not, what would you say?
I have. So you know I'm a part of the U.S. Conference of Mayors leadership team. And the conference was just held a couple of weeks ago while I was in D.C., and the number of Republican mayors and Democratic mayors that are part of this conference, here's one thing that they understand, is that local government is responsible to carry out the mandates, if you will, that come from the federal government. And this is why it's so disheartening that this president is refusing to communicate with mayors. The continent is built on cities. Our economy is built on cities. And I'm in regular conversation with our leadership of the U.S. Conference of Mayors, the African American Mayors Association, the Democratic Mayors Caucus, our local mayors here. The hell that this president has unleashed on cities like Broadview and Franklin Park shows he has no respect and a complete disregard for local politicians. But we are the ones that the residents come to every day, like your colleague just asked. How do we mitigate the fear that people are experiencing? How do we make sure that children can get to schools and workers can get to their workplace without the fear of being kidnapped? We have to deal with that. And this is why I'm using every single tool that's available to me. And I can tell you this, you know, these mayors associations, they reach out to me on a regular basis and they continue to ask, what can we do? That's why you're seeing more of their voices being lifted up. It's why, you know, I had a conversation last week with the mayor of Portland. Keith is doing a great job there. He's, old enough to be my brother, my big brother. But what Mayor Wilson is dealing with in Portland is not that much different than what Mayor Bass is dealing with. And so that's why it's incumbent upon all of us to come together to push back against this tyrant.